all right. Damn, see, my throat's starting to go away. It's this fucking weather, man. And I gotta go to the dentist. Fuck that shit. Have fun there, hun, and don't be fucking cutting nobody. You know, first day, new day on the job. New job, should I say. Filled with a bunch of crazy people. And you know how women are. They carry them fucking knives, man. Fucking be stabbing some damn body. I stay the hell out there. I stay out the way. You know, if you make them mad, make sure you make them mad when they're like a couple hundred miles away from you. So that way you don't get cut. If they can throw that far, then you just screwed. Just saying. So, you know, we can't, if for those of y'all who's going to be participating in the hike, coming through downtown, man, y'all going to have a lot of fun. Me and Kevin over the next couple of days, probably this weekend, probably starting hitting up some of the bars and getting their okays and letting them know what's going on. Cause you know, when y'all on the hike with Stephanie, y'all going to be stopping into a lot of bars. You know, going there, you got about 30, 45 minutes to get your fucking drink on before you hit the road again. And, you know, that's the fun part. You know, if you were smart back in the day and you went on hike, you went on your ruck marches, you know, you fill your camelback up with a little something, not no water, but you fill it up with something else. And you can drink on the job, but then you got busted. That's your ass. Some of us never got caught. Just saying. The old camelback OJ and vodka is fucking perfect. But nah, y'all have fun, man. Get out there and wear your freedom gear and all that stuff. If you do plan on going on the hike, y'all can go to Reverend Warriors page. Man, make sure y'all buy some of the silky shorts. Mine's finally getting mine coming. I think I got some black ones and some OD green ones coming, but I'm not gonna be hiking, so I'm not wearing them out there. Yeah, nah. I mean, you're not. You know, there are gonna be. You know, we're gonna have to be escorted through downtown, and we'll have trucks and stuff like that. Like mine will be one of them that just kind of follows behind the hike, because you know, somebody might just try to get their drink on way too much and just might not be able to hit it up. And fuck, dude. Ron, you already know how I feel about that. And we got that shit tattooed on the ass. Fuck, dude. It's okay that y'all win one every once in a while, but I'm telling you, especially now Coach K's retiring, y'all really in trouble. I can't believe that though either. I can't believe Coach K's about 50-50. You know, you might do some mountain climbers up on the side of the street to get your ass pumping again, so that way you can walk. But downtown's it's really beautiful and stuff like that. You know, so it's one of those things, man. I mean, you go in, you drink a little bit. By the time you get back on the road, I mean, it's a combination of fitness and drinking. And I know this sounds really stupid, but if you're out there actually kind of busting your butt, kind of like if you go out and you go to the club, you know how you be drinking and dancing all night, how you seem to last all night. There's a reason behind that. Just saying. So, so we got Kings Hollow open up Aries Cobain and his band. So if y'all go back up on my page, man, y'all can see him mixing some tracks and stuff with his guitarist there, Mr. Whiskey. That dude's pretty fucking talented. Pretty talented. If you play guitar, I promise you this. If you play guitar and you're really fucking good, I got a gig for you right now. Right the fuck right now. I'm telling you. If you play guitar and you're badass, I have a gig for you that you absolutely love. But that's all I'm saying. But yeah, they'll be fun, man. Y'all can look up some videos and stuff. I told them to send me a couple of videos because we got to go to City Hall to get permits and stuff like that. You know, it'll be pretty fat. Mr. Ron, are you even gonna come, man? You ain't said nothing about coming yet. I mean, just saying. You know, you need to be here. All right, so this kind of you know me. I go through BBC News. I don't go through this left side liberal bullshit and whatnot. And so I was watching a couple of specials, and one of them was on Vladimir Putin, and one of them was on Area 51, which we all know about Area 51. But they are trying to, not saying that he's not, but right now they're naming him the most powerful man in the world. Go figure that they're not naming Donald Trump that. But when you sit there and you look at the documentary and see where he came from, excuse me, he was a lieutenant colonel in the KGB way back in the day when the Berlin Wall was up, and apparently what set him off and what really gave him his name was when the Berlin Wall came down, and he was at the KGB headquarters in Germany, and there was a mob that formed outside, and apparently he went down to the basement, stoked the furnace, burnt all the evidence, all the paperwork they had, and decided to go out and face the mob on his own and said, if you come up in here, pretty much we're going to fucking kill you. You know, let them know that there were armed guards and all that shit that was up in there. And surprisingly, the mob dispersed. So, you know, as the mob dispersed, that kind of followed him around. You know, he entered politics and stuff like that, and eventually became, you know, president of Russia, which, you know, he was on the political team whenever the flag switched over, because we all know Russia used to be the Soviet Union with the red flag and, you know, the little anchor or whatnot up on there. But he said that was the biggest political and government demise in the world's history, and up became Russia, and now he's leading that, which, I mean, and it goes on to tell a lot more about, you know, how rich he is. He's worth billions like Donald Trump, and the big thing about it is if you watch it, you know, a lot of people think Putin has it out for Trump, but in the documentary, they actually explained that Trump is actually his apprentice in a way. You know, he's showing him, you know, how to take care of things. But we all know, I mean, Trump's doing some good shit, but there's no president or whatnot that's ever going to stop the 8 years in term, unless there's just something so bad that goes on that lets them continue on in their presidency. We all kind of know, you know, it takes a lot for that to happen, but you know, I don't think that shit's going to happen. Yeah, and you know, with their invisible missile and shit like that too. You know, it's only going to stay invisible for so long. Just like our planes and shit. You know, technology keeps having to update and shit and whatnot. So, yeah. It is what it is. But it was actually it was a pretty good special. Y'all check that out. It's one of CNN specials. I know CNN's left side bullshit, but I mean, it's interesting to see where they see him at this point in his life and whatnot. So, yeah. All right, got a little something right here for you real quick. Here's one of our favorites, Mr. DC Benny on White Boys.
Before I bring out this comedian, ladies and gentlemen, peep this. Check this out.
I know a lot of white comics that are scared to perform in front of all black audiences, but I know a lot of black comics that have worked the Chitlin circuit that are scared to perform in front of white audiences. You have to jump over this hurdle of not belonging. You know, and comedy, I think, is about sort of recreating the feeling of when you're hanging out with your friends and you're joking and everything, the familiarity. You know, the cultural step that you have to step over and be like, hey, we're all the same. Boom, here's my shit. Laugh at it, and hopefully we can all relate to it.
Coming to the stage, keeping it Brooklyn real quick. This brother had his own special on Comedy Central, and you've seen him on the Chris Rock Show. Give it up for my main man, DC Benny. Come on, y'all.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody feeling? All right. Took the train up here tonight. That was exciting. I'm sitting there. This lady comes up, hands me a pencil and a note, and it says I'm deaf. So I wrote I'm broke. I gave it back. You know. She's like, that's bullshit. Oops. I went to Fulton Mall. No. Fulton Mall, if you have never been there, is the ghettoest fuck mall you'll ever go to. There'll be like an 88-cent store next to a 99-cent store, next to a dollar store. Everything's 50% off. Next to a check cashing place, which is full. Next to a bank, which is empty. You know, it's like... And there's a gauntlet of shit you got to walk through. I wanted to go to the Modell's, you know, the sporting goods store to get some stuff. But there's this gauntlet of shit. Like, there's the Chinese massage guys. They got the chairs out. It'd be like 2 guys, 2 chairs, and there's this foam donut hole, and you put your face in it, you know. And there's a chart put up to make it look medicinal, you know, like somebody went to school for this shit, you know. It'd be the outline of a guy on the chart with red dots, all the pressure points and stuff. It's impossible to walk by without getting a massage because these guys are so aggressive, you know. Massage, massage, massage good, massage good. Look at the chart. This is the head here, all the stress go in the mind. This will make a headache for the New York City all the time. Ow! This is you. This is you. It's a come down here, the bad posture, work on the computer all the time. It's, no money, all the bill. It's too much, and the headache. And there'll be some anatomical shit you never heard of before. This is year of the dragon. There, so come from the Capricorn. This all attached to the ball sack. This a ball sack here. 2 little ball in the sack, not enough room. Like studio apartment. You move. You know, it's create more headache in the mind. Massage it. I don't want massage. You put face in donut hole now. Don't look at me. Put face in donut hole. I don't want massage. Wang Li Chung Tao He Pa. You feel very tired. Your wallet is heavy. When you awake, you remember nothing. So I finally get to the Modell's. Now this Modell's is unlike any other Modell's anywhere else. Like, you walk in, there's a whole lot of shit for sale that has nothing to do with sporting goods. Literally, there was a stack of answering machines for sale. I'm like, what fucking sport is that? And I know they were stolen because I pushed the button. It's like, hi, this is Bob. I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks. There's a sign, yes, we ship to correctional facilities. I'm like, nice. And I get stopped. I have a bottle of Snapple in a paper bag. I get stopped by the Jamaican security guard. You know, he's like, hold on, you can't bring the bottle of Snapple upon the staff. Check a bottle, boy. You have a check a bottle, spill up the bottle, mash up them sweatsuit, then what happened? I don't know. I'm like, here, take the bottle. And he gives me this claim ticket, and it's a giant piece of cardboard with a number written on it. It looks like a fucking homeless credit card or something. I'm walking around